What's wrong, Pika? Oh. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry. I was late because reasons, and now I'm here, and this is not an attractive posture for this dress. Pull that up so that my armpit fat doesn't show. That's a little better, but now my boobs look low. Don't worry about it. Good morning. Nice to see you this morning. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi. My name is Laura. I am here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We hang out and chat. Peekaboo, I think she doesn't like her food because every time we feed Thunder, she comes upstairs and yowls, but she's not in heat. This is a different sound than her I'm in heat sound. What? What's wrong? You have a hard life? She has a hard life. You understand. Anywho, friends, if you're new here, don't forget to click the like button as you come in. We just sit and chat for a couple of hours, so it's a low-key sort of hangout. We've got chats about crafts and wedding planning and plants and animals and yarn and... Did you fill her water?
Yep. I cleaned it and everything.
Oh. That was her I'm sad but thank you, I think. She was meow. Anywho, so the morning has begun. Woke up pretty good on time, feeling okay, just late because that's who I am. And that's what happens here. So how are you doing this morning? Did I already say subscribe? Don't forget to subscribe, but also click the like button. Like button, subscribe. Those two things, important. Okay, now let's just jump in. Let me say hi to everybody. Hey, Asma. Hey, Candace. Get your drinks in a comfy chair. Get ready for some friendshipping. I made up that word just for the LML game. I like that. Elsie, good morning. Maria from Latvia. Good morning. And 3 p.m. where you're at, huh? Well, it's 8:15 a.m. here. And Frida, good morning, good afternoon. And, excuse me. So you could be my fortune teller, oh wise one. Tell me how the day will go, right? Because you're in the future already. Sid, I'm having an kind of morning. Best place I can think to be. I'm tired, but I'm in a good mood kind of morning, so I think it is a good place to be. Hey there, Dawn, good morning. And who else is in this morning? Rue's here, good morning, hello. Or good morning, Baltimore, thank you, yes. We just listened to it. I love that Alex... He is buddied up with Peekaboo. I know, they're buds. They are, every time he comes upstairs, like he was showering this morning and she was just sitting at the top of the stairs. Alex's office is our entire basement. So Peekaboo tends to stay in the basement. She comes up in the nighttime and she sleeps in my office at night, but during the day she sleeps in Alex's office with him. So whenever he goes into the shower, she sits at the top of the stairs and just meows. And while he's preparing Thunder's food, she's like in between his legs. The crazy thing is, when she's like weaving in and out of his feet while he's trying to do something, if I come into the kitchen, she'll bolt to the basement. Rude? I think rude. Good morning, Oracle. Nice to see you this morning as well. And Lebo's here too. Good morning. How are you all doing this morning? Did I miss someone? I see. And a big hello to Annika. Where's Annika? Hello from Algeria. That's cool. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't see Annika, but good morning to all of you. I have so many screen caps of your fur babies. I'm sorting piles of screen grabs to the proper folders, right? I also have a lot of those. Sometimes I will be like going through a video. I've taken screenshots while editing because Thunder looks really cute in them. Oh, I'm here with my mom, Annika. Oh, hello. Good morning, Annika. Then welcome. I didn't see that part, Frida, so good morning. What's been going on? A lot regarding our wedding planning. We are like on track, I think, first of all. Toast with butter and homemade grape jelly. Oh my god, I would do that. Yep, that's me taking screenshots of my own footage so that I can have other copies of my pets. I wanted to show her what this is and what I'm doing for 2 hours, 3 days a week. Well, it's hanging out. It's a good time. We hang out, we chat, that's it. Hang out and chat. Why is Peekaboo crying? Unclear. That's not her I'm in heat sound. She's not in pain. She doesn't have any injury. I think she's just unhappy because Alex has been working upstairs yesterday and today. He worked upstairs instead of in his office. He worked up in my office just because you can do that if you work from home. So he's been working upstairs and she doesn't like it. She's used to him being downstairs quietly working on his computer, and right now she's like upstairs. He's upstairs quietly working on his computer, and she doesn't like being in my space because Thunder is in my space. So she's just gonna walk around yowling. But it's not a yowl. You can hear it's not the same meow as when she's in heat. The one when she's in heat is like, she says hello. She says hello over and over again. Right now she's just going meow, meow. It's like not as aggressive. Hi, Claudia. Okay, so yeah, things are coming together for the wedding, which is awesome. We booked our officiant. We booked a bartender. That could have been something of yours on your desk. You should go check.
Okay.
No, you should go check it. Something heavy fell, and if it's my plants, I'll be so pissed off.
Okay.
If she broke my plants. Peekaboo just jumped on something and
That is important.
heavy items down. Because of course she did. She's trying to tell Alex that she is not approving of him being up in my space. Okay, so let me take a bite of my this, because 1 second. What was it?
It was 2 pots with nothing in them, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good. Empty pots. Nothing broke?
Nope.
Good. She wanted Alex to have to go downstairs. Honestly, she loves him. He's mine. I don't know what to tell you, Peekaboo. Trigger warning for people who don't like to watch me eat. Just leave for like 30 seconds. I'm hungry. So, let me just shove one more big bite in and then I will talk again. Homemade jam. That's where it's at, people. Homemade Concord grape jam. I embroider and watch you. Awesome, Asma. That's great. I'm glad you're here. And I haven't embroidered anything in a while, but I'm going to have to embroider something pretty soon because I'm putting some embroidery on my wedding dress. I don't know what I'm going to embroider yet, but I've decided I want to put this somewhere on my wedding dress. It can be hidden, but I've decided I want to put this on because I think it's really cute. So I'm going to have to do some embroidery to make that make sense. Okay, so now I can talk about what's going on. Grape jam is yummy. It's the most yummy, especially with butter. Okay, so we booked our officiant. We booked a bartender. A bartender costs $200 to rent for the whole night. And they bring everything. So that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously we provide the alcohol and the drinks and the garnishes and the cups, but they bring all of the things they need to make drinks, like all of their equipment, and they bring a bar. So they don't even need running water, this company I found. So $200 and we get a bartender for the whole evening, which is nice because it's only like going to be like 20 people drinking. There's 30 people coming to our wedding, including the bartender, officiant, and photographer. There's 30 bodies coming. So with that information, knowing that it's not a lot of people drinking, we have like my grandpa, my mom and dad, my mom's my aunt. She's like my mom's best friend. She's not like my biological aunt, but like she's my closest of my mom's family friends. We call her auntie and then her name. So she's like an aunt. She's coming. Like there's a bunch of people who are like not gonna be drinking to excess. People who are gonna have like a glass of wine, maybe a beer, something like that. But not a lot of, um, not a lot of alcohol drinkers. Like I'm thinking of the people who are gonna be drinking and partying. It's gonna be like me and my siblings, all of our husbands and wives, and then I have how many friends coming? 1, 2, 3, 4 friends plus their people. So that's 16 alcohol drinkers. Cousin, 17, 18, 19. Really, it's going to be like 20 people who are going to drink alcohol, which is not gonna be a lot. Like we were trying to make the list for our alcohol. Let me just show you. I'm not talking about like anything inappropriate, so you don't have to leave if you're like not somebody who drinks alcohol, because this is not going to take us very long. But I made a list of like what things we need to purchase, and it's not very much because we only have 20 people drinking alcohol, really, like actually partying, right? So I was thinking red wine. Initially, this was what I found online for 100 people, and I divided that by 3, so 33 people. This is what online said 33 people can drink. I don't think this is what we're going to have to buy, but this is just in general. Red wine, 10 bottles. White wine, 10 bottles. Beer, 3 cases. 2 Corona and 1 generic can. Vodka, 1 bottle of Polish. Whiskey, 1 bottle if we need. Tequila, 2 bottles. We don't drink, by the way, so we don't have a stocked bar. We only have gin on hand because that's the only alcohol we drink. I think we might have Patron because we got it as a gift and therefore we have it. And
no,
we
got drank for Julie's wedding.
Oh, we got drank. Oh, that drank. What about the the one that's from Alex?
Yeah, we still have that.
What's it called? Roy?
Roy, I think, yeah.
Some Russian Hennessy, maybe?
It's like Jewish Hennessy or something.
Can Hennessy be Jewish Hennessy?
Mm.
Wouldn't it just be like from the location? Anyway, it's Hennessy. We have a bottle of Hennessy unopened. Well, we should open that for the wedding.
True.
Why don't you invite him?
The borders are closed.
Oh, true. He's in the States. Anyway, good morning, Jay. Very exciting, Laura. Yes, very exciting because now it's really happening, because booking the officiant, that's like, now we're getting married, because like that is what you need to get married, is an officiant. So when Alex and I were talking about it, we were like, we don't have everything done yet, but we have a shelter, we have an officiant, we have a bartender. Alcohol is going to be something he and I just go and pick up. Like, we could do it any time between now and the wedding, so it's not a really, like, I'm not worried about that. So we're going to have drinks, a bartender, an officiant, a photographer, and a tent. We have yet to figure out food. We haven't picked the caterer yet, but most caterers have on their like listings that I've been looking at that they need minimum 1 week. So I feel like last minute Laura will be able to handle getting a caterer. I think we can do it. We've been talking about it for a long time. Do you have a dress? Well, yes-ish. I have all of the ingredients for a dress. It's not yet a dress, but I do have all the ingredients. We've been talking about it for a long time. Talking about it and planning it are different things for me, though. I can talk about things and have all these dreams and ideas, but when it comes to sending an email to an officiant to say, can we book a meeting to see if you're the right officiant for us, that could have just been let behind. Like, I could have just not done it, because that's how I am. But so the actual planning of the wedding mostly started like 3 weeks ago. Like we started putting stuff on paper and paying for things only a few weeks ago. We bought the tent a month ago now. But yeah, no, it's definitely been in process. Like, we've been getting ready to have a wedding since 2.5 years ago. We knew we were going to get married last summer, and then the pandemic hit, so we didn't. Also, I'm not good at planning and my mental health wasn't great. So we were like, we'll do it next summer. So we knew when the wedding was. Yes, of course, we had like discussions of what do we want at a wedding, but we didn't really like book anything, pay for anything, or plan anything. Whereas now we've put money down. we've like like an officiant is coming. We're getting married. You know what I mean? Like those things are happening. So now we just need to figure out food. Oh, also champagne 5 bottles, tequila 1 or 2 bottles, rum 1 bottle, vermouth 1 bottle. These are just what they asked online. Show us the dress ingredients. Asma, I think that's going to be a tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it, so I'll show you on Friday. Come back on Friday morning. Hey Maddie, good morning. I'll show you Friday how far I've gotten on the dress, because tomorrow I'm gonna spend a good chunk of my day working on it, because tomorrow's vlog day, so we'll do it together as part of the vlog. But yeah, the dress, I anticipate it taking me about 4 days of work to like finish. I'm mostly done the skirt. I just have to I have to redo one of the seams because my French seam isn't pretty, and I have more than enough fabric to work with, so I can, like, I put the dress up to my waist and I have like a lot of give, so I'm just gonna redo my French seams on 2 of the seams. I don't like how they look, so I'm gonna redo them, and that will make me feel better. And then after that, it's putting the bodice together, and that's all hand sewing, so that's going to be like a lot of fun. We can actually do a lot of that together on Friday, because it's going to be positioning and sewing on appliques and pearls and sequins and things. The goal for this dress is for me to look like a fairy, but also like a bride, like as if Thumbelina was getting married. That's what I want. I want it to look like a bunch of garden gnomes and fairies joined into my cottage garden to watch a fairy get married. That's what I hope. So Alex and I have yet to choose. We still have a few things left on our like big to-do list. Like, in order to get married, we need, Alex needs a suit. So we need to figure out that. Also, I want to go to this store called Bed and Bath, not Bed Bath and Beyond. In our town, we have like a knockoff. It's not a knockoff. It's kind of like a excess cargo kind of vibes. Like, it's got a lot of everything in it's new, but it's all like overstock. It's called Bed and Bath. It doesn't matter what it's called. You guys don't live here, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's this, I think I opened my mom's eyes about what you can use the internet for. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good spot for like just voicing your feelings and ideas, you know? Like, you get to just sort of flesh out things a little better. Like, I like to use it to talk through my ideas, and sometimes you guys will have pushback on me and I'll be like, oh, am I stupid? My bad. You know, like you guys, we kind of like bounce off each other, and I like that. But anyway, yes, a wood fairy bride. Exactly, Dawn. I want to be a wood fairy or a wood nymph. I just want to be a wood nymph fairy witch. Can I be a wood witch? Your garden is looking beautiful. Very English garden. Jay, I finished editing the vlog. It's coming out today for patrons, tomorrow for everybody else, by the way. The vlog is going to be out tomorrow for everybody. But patrons, check today. You're going to have access to it today. But I finished the vlog, and as I was watching it, Alex and I were like, that plant is half the size that it is now. That's only a week ago. Like, because the vlogs are, I'm not even going to, don't worry about it, but the vlogs are like a week behind. So then what you'll see tomorrow will be 1 week ago. Like, every Thursday I'm filming, and every Thursday a video comes out. So I'm filming tomorrow, but you're going to see the vlog from last Thursday, right? So I'm editing these vlogs being like, the plants have grown so much. All of my zinnias are in bloom. Like, there are zinnias everywhere. Look at this color of zinnia. I'm obsessed with. It's the Lily Put variety, so it's a smaller variety of flower, but look at it. Look at the colors. Is that not stunning? And this is a 5-day cut flower now. It's been 5 days in water. It's still holding together beautifully. Let me see. Aciclovir pills now until the wedding. I think that's the ones that we have. Let me check, actually. I don't know what it's called. One sec. I have a cold sore pill. Cold sores are the worst. And for those of you that don't get them, lucky you. Here you go. Yeah, that's what I have. I already have those. It's called something slightly different here. Hold on. Aciclovir. Ours is called Valaciclovir. Valaciclovir. It's called, the brand name is Valtrex, and it's a immune system booster. It's prescribed to people who have HIV or really low immune system disorders. It like boosts your immune system so that you can fight off a virus if you're having like a flare up. And for people who have cold sores, like me, you get them when you're stressed, or if you get sick. For me, if I get a cold, if I get any cold, like right now I have a cold sore in my nose. You can't see it, but it's in there. But anytime that I get really stressed, or if it's really, really hot and humid outside and I'm going in and out of a freezing cold air conditioned house and going hot and humid outside, or if I get a little bit sick, or if I'm like anticipating something stressful, yeah, I'll get a cold sore. It's a virus inside my body. I don't have a choice. I've had it since I was like 2 years old, or whenever. I don't know. I guess I've had it forever. Probably I've had it forever, but I've only started having cold sores when I was like 3 or 4, probably. But anyway, I get them on my nose, on my lip. They're not the same, blah, 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 whatever. I don't have feelings about it anymore. When I was little, it was so embarrassing, and it was something that I would like stay home from school when I was having like a bad cold sore on my lip, because I was like so mortified that people could see them. Now I'm just like, I literally can't control it. It happens when it happens, and I take pills to make it go away when it happens. But these pills are actually for when you start to feel one coming, because like for those of you that don't get cold sores, again, lucky you, you can feel it like the day before it happens. There's a spider sense about it, and these pills, the Valaciclovir, will kind of stop it in its tracks. You don't take it consistently. You take, like, for me anyway, I just take like 2 pills when I feel the onset. You're using the cream too. There's a cream version of it. Interesting. Jay, love it. Thank you. My boyfriend bought me a zinnia plant on Monday. Oh, that's awesome. No blooms yet, but it made me think of you, and it was sweet of him. That's very sweet of him. Get it in the ground and it'll get blooming. Check the active ingredients. I tend to lose contact with reality if I'm alone for too long. But now she's off to clean my bedroom. I can't make her not clean. Ola is visiting his parents on the other side of the country, so she's keeping an eye on me. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's good to not lose contact with reality. So good for her to come visit you. I've had one cold sore in my life, so it's in me, but it seems to keep calm. Yeah, so if it's in you, it can flare, but it doesn't have to. But for me, the way that it works is that it flares every time something little happens in my life. So realistically, the stress of having all of our family in one location in order to stare at me and give me gifts, that sounds like my actual hell. So a wedding seems to be a perfect time for a cold sore to show up. Don't you think? Frida, Candace, well, yeah, but also guilt is heavy. I'm actually going to have a cleaning company come 2 times a month. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I was thinking of that for the wedding, of being like, having someone come and like professionally clean my house, so that I would be like, oh, so that it's clean for the wedding, but really it's like a gift for me. You take them every day? Dawn, you must have an immune disorder then, right? That's assumptive. That wasn't meant to sound dickish. I just mean, in general, I don't know. I guess I don't. Mine is take 2 caplets twice daily for 1 day on onset. That's what my prescription says. And it's been working for me. That being said, when Alex had a huge outbreak of eczema, he actually got, I think it was a cold sore. We honestly didn't know. And the doctor didn't know because he was so overly inflamed. It's just like he had like a reaction around his whole mouth and his eyes, but it kind of resembled how I feel like a cold sore looks. And he got prescribed that for a week. So, and it helped. So, I mean, good. I'm glad you take them, and I hope they help keep you safe and healthy, because that's what medicine's for. What did I miss? Check the active ingredients, but like, I don't know, it's probably not a good active ingredient. It kills a virus really fast, so I don't know. Ola had it flare on a nerve behind his eye. It was the worst pain he had experienced. I was so scared. I mean, horrible headache specifically behind his eye, but the doctor took a look. And yeah, well, apparently cold sores can herpes flare. You say cold sores so that you don't say herpes, because people don't want to equate genital herpes with face herpes, because that's not exactly the same thing. And meh. So hold on. I'm so very sorry I can't stay in chat. That's all right, Jay, but I've been poked and prodded with needles by my pain doctor today, and I'm ready for bed. Well, then get to bed and sleep it off. I hope you feel better in the morning. But yeah, apparently they can flare anywhere where you have salivary glands. So that's eyes, nose, mouth. I don't know if ears, but if you can get eyes, nose, and mouth, I would imagine that your ears and your throat are like the same. Like ear, nose, and throat doctor is one doctor. So I mean, why not? Not fun though. I will say, not a fun thing to get. Hopefully, if we have children, I do not pass it on to them, because then they'll just genetically have it forever. And Alex has a weak immune system, and I have active like flare-ups in my nose of cold sores. So hopefully we can get our kid, if we ever have one, to genetically bypass the virus and not get it, because it's not guaranteed that it goes mother to child, but it is likely. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get married first before we worry about what the kids look like, huh? So things that Alex and I have to still do. We have to go get our marriage license, or apply for our marriage license. I don't honestly know. My little sister did all of the paperwork. We just have to go. He's not coming downstairs today. We also she's like, oh, she knew I was talking to her. Oh, I was saying something. I want to go to Bed and Bath, which is, like I said, this knockoff excess cargo sort of store, because I want to buy a cheap carpet. I want to buy a large area rug, like 10 feet by 12 feet. Your cold sore is in your chin? Dawn, that sounds awful. Ow, that must hurt, because mine like hurt like heck and they're in my nose. Apparently shingles is something akin to an H-flare, horrible nerve pain. Yeah, shingles, it's like along your nerve, right? Like if you get shingles, it's only on one half of your body. Allegedly. I don't know. I've never had it. I had chickenpox. Isn't shingles chickenpox? The nose is so sensitive. Yeah, it is. And you can even see, like, it's not dramatic, but this half of my nose is red. Like, redder than this half. I know there's also a light on me here, but this half is, like, red. It's right here, but on the inside. So you can't see it. I look perfectly healthy, but right here is, like, it could give, if I poke it with, like, if I poked it like that, it would make me cry. What date are you getting married? Alex, when are we allowed to tell the internet when we're getting married?
I don't know.
Do you think it matters? Because they don't know where we live or anything.
It's up to you. Don't matter to me.
I'm gonna Google it first. Decide if it's like is it safe to tell you when my wedding date is? Like, I don't...
It's doxing, so I would...
Well, no. Doxing is telling where you live. Telling a date or time isn't.
True. I don't know.
See? She's coming in now. Hi. You can sit in here with us. You can be an upstairs cat. Reach out to her, Alex. Ask if she wants to get a cuddle.
Hi, do you want a cuddle? What?
Oh, wow. She frickin' loves you. Her tail is curled like this as she's walking around Alex. She's going like this. Have you had any creepy followers? No, Jay, I have not. I mean, no. Ugh, why won't you love me, Peekaboo? I'm so jealous. She just walks around Alex's feet. Sniffs Alex. Not safe yet. Yeah, Dawn, let's do it a little closer to the date. Oh, Alex, look, she just lied down at your feet. She literally just wants to be with you.
I know, but Thunder's there.
Oh my god, she just wants to be your best friend. Hi, Pika. Why won't she love me? Hey there, Kyla. I have one of those circle scars on my forehead. Oh, do you? Well, I have someone in my life who has one of those circle scars on their forehead because when they were a baby, they needed something. I think you should keep us hanging. We can cope. I mean, it's at the end of summer. You guys can probably determine pretty close to the date. I'll come closer to the date when it's time, though. Also, for those of you who might have an interest in sending a chicken apron for the chickens to wear on the wedding day, be aware. You should probably do that soon because the wedding is towards the end of August. That I can tell you, I think. It's towards the end of August. So, yeah. I found the owner of the husky, Kyla says. That's awesome. Her name was Sasha. Sasha is like probably in the top 5 most common husky names in the whole world. How many people have met a dog named Sasha who was a husky before? Me? Good, me. That's on my to-do list for the start of next week. Oh, what is? Do you have a mail carrier that is better? Yes, I think so. Oh, that plug doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
That plug hasn't worked since we moved here. The one right there works.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
She literally just wants to hang out with you. She loves you so much.
Oh, the thunder was first.
The chicken apron. Yes. Sorry, Sid. I lost the plot there for a minute. Because I was thinking of dog names. Like, what's another husky's name? There's like
Serby.
Serby. Yeah. Serby is a big one. Sasha is a big one. What are other Russian names?
Volk.
Volk. Mail
Volk.
carrier. Do you have a mail carrier that's better? Yes. So far our mail's been good. Everybody got our invitations within like 4 days. And our farthest invitation is, I don't know, did your aunt get hers yet? Did you get a text?
No.
Okay, well that's going to Belarus, so that might be far. I'm curious what Alex is doing. He's working. Alex is a software engineer for the government, and he works from home as well. So he is on the floor in my office, lying on his tummy on his computer like this, on the floor, and that's what he's doing. He's working on the floor. That's all. For the last couple of days, since like Monday, Alex has been working up in my office, which has been honestly a lot of fun because we just like chit chat all day. It's like we're coworkers. So that's why Peekaboo has been making noise. Alex, how do you like working for the government?
I love it.
I love it.
Love that.
I'm a union man.
I'm a union man.
That's what he says. Whenever he's like feeling bored with his work, he'll walk around the house and go, I'm a union man. There's a song called Classy Man. I'm a classic man. You can be mean when you look this clean. I'm a classy man.
Aye.
There's the song, and he says, I'm a union man.
I just remixed it a bit.
He remixed it, yeah. The job he's doing right now is like important, so he likes it because he's like a necessary part of a team. And also he's like the only one on his team that understands what he does. So when they say things to him and he's like, sure, got it. Whenever they're in meetings, like I always say like, did you do any work today? I feel like I didn't see you do anything. And he's like, I've been on my computer all day. But like, I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? And then he'll be like, yeah, I did work. And then I'll hear a meeting because, again, we live in the same house and he'll have a meeting in the house. And I'll overhear in a meeting them being like, wow, Alex, it looks amazing. It's wow, I can't believe you got that to do that. Meow. So they think he's amazing, which is great. Is he a computer scientist? He's a software engineer. So yeah, same difference. I mean, not the same thing. A software engineer is not the same thing as a computer scientist. Does a computer scientist have a ring, Laura? I have a ring. It's not the same. A computer scientist doesn't have a ring. That's a code monkey. I have a ring. That was me being Alex.
I do have strong feelings, yes.
Yes, you get a ring when you're an engineer in Canada because of a bridge collapse to remind you to not be a bad engineer.
Yep.
So he's an engineer with a ring. He did the education. He actually has like too many degrees, honestly. But the last one, the most recent degree, the one that he finished, is a engineering degree. I have to go for a second. I'm not leaving. Just talk amongst yourself for like 5 minutes. I really need to pee. I didn't pee before the stream, so sorry if that was TMI, but I'll BRB. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Okay. How do Twitch streamers like Hassan Piker stream for like 10 hours a day though? That sounds exhausting. Remember when we used to do like 6-hour ones? That was a long time. You are glitching. Sorry. Hopefully the glitches will stop. I plan on buying a yogi package at our college. Oh, cool. Are you going to do some yoga? Wow, I just got freezing. Standing up and then sitting down. Now I'm freezing. Laura, I love your outfit. Thank you, Rue. It's a very old dress that has gone with me through many weights. It's been when I was like full on thick to emaciated, and now we're back. We're not quite at thick, but we're definitely not at emaciated anymore. But yes, I love this dress too. I appreciate their hard work, but wow, it seems intense. Yeah, it seems like a long time to do anything. 10 hours? Like, no, thank you. You have commercials. You should get more money from YouTube, just so you know. You have commercials? Like during the stream, you guys go to ads? No way. I thought that's only after streams that you get ads. But cool, I mean, sorry that you're getting ads, but hopefully YouTube will pay me for them. Now you're at a healthy medium. Yes, I think I'm better for my mental health as a result. No, they mean on Twitch. Oh yeah, well, Twitch is a lot. Okay, so you have commercials, you should get more money from YouTube. Oh, over Twitch. Now I understand. Understood. Okay, so other things Alex and I did that are super responsible. We made therapist appointments. So we're going to have therapy before the wedding, which is really good because mental health is important. And Alex and I really would prefer to enjoy our wedding rather than being overly stressed to the point that we are like insane. So instead we'll go to the therapist, talk through our feelings, and it will all be good. What's Twitch? Lebo, Twitch is like YouTube, but just for streaming. So like you're hanging out here on a stream, Twitch is just this.
It's Amazon's YouTube.
It's not YouTube. It's live. It's not YouTube. You don't upload. You go live. Because planning a wedding is stressful. Yes, it is. Planning a wedding is stressful because I don't want to disappoint anyone, but also I don't care about a lot of things. I went to the dentist yesterday and one of the workers noticed my posture was off. So yes, I plan on a yoga. Oh my gosh. They told you your posture was off? Rude. Not rude, actually, though. I would appreciate being reminded of my posture, but I also feel sensitive about it. Look, she's back. She's back to see you, Alex.
Welcome back.
She loves you. Look, that's where she sleeps at night. Do you see where she is right now? Maybe I can show you. Ugh, you won't see her. You might see her. No, you can't see her. That box is in the way. This brown box, she's right behind. She's like right over here. Hi, Pika. Pika. Do you want to see her? I can go grab her. In a nice way. I can go gently lift her off the floor. When I say grab, people are like, nah. I'll be right back. I'm going to see if she'll let me see her. Hi, Mama. Hi, Pika. It's okay. You don't have to run. You can stay right under there and I can pet you. You're not trapped. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. Hey. Oh. Whoa. No, your claws are too sharp for that kind of attitude, girl. There. Here's my angry lady. Ugh. It's okay. Look, you're fine. You're fine. I promised. Look, you're okay. You're okay. You're not in any danger. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Tell me you wouldn't think this cat was pregnant, though, if you saw her.
100% I would.
Look at her fat tummy. What is this tummy about? She's so cute. Look at this fat fluffy. She hates me so much.
No, she loves you.
Yeah, does this face look like a cat that loves you?
No.
Do you see what she looks like right now?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a cat that loves you.
She kind of looks really angry.
She kind of looks really angry. Are you fat? Are you an angry kitty?
Chunky kitty.
She's chunky. I'm gonna put you down. You don't have to sprint. Look, you're fine. Sprints away. So disgruntled. Yes, she is a disgruntled employee for sure. She has so many of those little wispy hairs. She's a chunky little. There was a video I watched on how to carry a cat, and the methods helped me bond with my kittens. I have to carry Peekaboo that specific way because her claws are razor sharp, and her response to being picked up is to violently kick. And if you've ever been kicked by the back claws of a cat, it can leave marks that will last. And I can't get marked. I'm gonna get married. I have to look beautiful and virginal in like a month. I have the calendar that tells me. Oh my God. It's so soon. It's so soon. Oh, they can shred you. Yeah, they can shred you. And she would. Not Alex. She literally sprinted from me, and she's still at the top of the stairs looking at Alex now. She's such a little twit. But I do love her. And eventually she will love me back. Probably not for a while because she is going to have to get fixed, and that is going to be me bringing her for that, so she will not forgive me. You should be happy, not stressed. Yes, of course I'm happy, but Alex and I have been together for 10 years, Asma. So we've already, we got married. Not literally, not legally, but we had a wedding between the two of us. We did our own hand fasting, as people who might understand that term. But we've been committed to each other permanently for a long time. So being married, of course it's going to be romantic and overwhelming. Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, of course I'm happy about having the actual wedding. I'm excited to be a mess in front of my family telling them how much I love Alex. That's exciting and terrifying. I don't want to do that, but I do want to express my love for Alex in public. I don't know how I'm gonna make vows. I don't know how I'm gonna act on the day of, but we've been married, Alex asked me to marry him 6 years ago now, and I said yes. I've been wearing this ring for 6 years. Oh, other thing, our rings got shipped out. Our rings are shipped out. So I picked to have them engraved with the date of the wedding, so they're gonna be engraved when they come. Alex's is 6 millimeters, mine is 3 millimeters. They're both yellow gold. Just basic wedding bands. And I said to Alex, are we allowed to try them on when they come? And he was like, yeah, there are rings. And I was like, oh, I can wear my wedding band. I'll probably not want to take it off though, so maybe I won't wear it beforehand. But how exciting. Our wedding bands are coming. Marriage license is what we have to do. Name change. Apparently we don't have to do that before the wedding at all. That's a 3 months after the wedding thing. My fiance and I are starting the process of getting married through the church. He wants to be Catholic and he used to be Protestant. Oh gosh. One benefit I will say to both of us being non-denominational, non-religious is the wedding is so much easier to plan. My mom and dad, they got married in the Catholic Church as well, and you have to go through marriage courses. Obviously they're church marriage courses where they're your husband is going to want something from you. I'm sure that they have a patriarchal issues that I wouldn't appreciate that for, but there's marriage courses for what are you going to do after you have a fight? And I'm like, lol. So I don't think I would benefit necessarily from the marriage courses as much as someone who hasn't lived with their partner. But my mom said that it was a thing. And if you didn't pass the marriage course, you couldn't get married in that church. So my mom and dad had to do a course. And the funny thing is, the church that they did all of this in is the church I was brought up in, with the priest that I was brought up with. The priest that did my baptism, my Holy Communion, my confirmation, was the same guy who did my mom and dad's wedding teaching. Father Sullivan. Good guy. He wasn't a Hells Angels, but he was a motorcycle fanatic, and he would hang out with the Hells Angels on Friday the 13th. He would drive, old priest, would drive on his hog down to Port Dover.
I wish I saw that.
For Friday the 13th.
Sounds hilarious.
There would be a supply teacher priest on that Sunday. Sunday the 15th, he wasn't there. He was not there. He was somewhere else. We had a Father Sullivan and then Father Sullivan, Father Father Hanson, Father Hampton. Doesn't matter, because I stopped going to church when Father Sullivan retired, so there's that. Catholic courses would be ticked off about you living together already too for a long time. We've been living together for like a decade. Yeah, they would probably be ticked off about a lot of the things that we do, but at the same time, I mean, we're probably going to get married and be married for at least a while. I would hope for a long time, but I mean, like, it's a commitment, right? We're like bringing the government into it.
Right?
And when you get married, you commit to do it forever. Like you say like, I'm getting married for till death do us part. Obviously, like if Alex was to like backhand me, that would change things and we wouldn't stay married. But I mean, that wouldn't happen. If you've met Alex, it's very unlikely that would be the response or that would be the result for how our marriage would end. My family's not very religious at all, except my paternal aunts. They're Scientologists and Jehovah's Witness. Oh my God, they were not religious at all, but those of us who are, it's like the Dos Equis commercial. I don't drink beer, but when I do, I choose Dos Equis. It's like my family does not choose religion, but when they do, they go right to the deep end. Unfortunately, we don't have a course in Islamic marriages. That seems like it should be a thing, because there's a lot of traditions in Islamic culture. You'd think there would be like, to make sure that the traditions are honored or whatnot. Sid, oh my God, yikes. Yeah, don't know what went wrong there. Some of my favorite people though. Yeah, I don't know. I was previously married to someone whose ancestry was French Canadian and American, mixed. Ooh, French Canadian. What are they called here? The ones that are Acadian. Yeah, Acadian. I know, crazy we don't talk about it when we meet. Yeah, honestly, probably for the best. I feel like at least they're still talking to you, because aren't people who are like Scientologists and Jehovah's Witnesses not supposed to be doing stuff with other people? Don't Jehovah's Witnesses not do blood transfusions? No, okay, let's not do religion, because I'll just get all ragey about all the things that don't make sense. Believe whatever you want to believe. Believe whatever you've been brought up to believe if you're happy believing that, and also just don't hurt anyone. If you can do your thing without hurting anyone, I don't care. You do that. But if it's causing your child to not be able to receive medical care, then your child should be taken away from you. Sorry. If your kid needs medical care and you say it's not my religion to get a blood transfusion, but your kid will survive if they get a blood transfusion and then your kid dies, you're a bad person, unfortunately. That's how that goes. So at least that's my opinion. So feel free to have a different one, but please be polite in the comments and don't hate on me for not being part of an organized religion. I do not hate people who are in organized religion, but I do not approve of organized religion in the way that it operates. Obviously, spirituality is something different. I have spirituality. I feel things about things. When I go to the forest, I feel like there's somebody with me, whoever they are. But I don't think... if your beliefs are hurting others, I don't think that they're valid anymore. Sorry. They use blood replacements instead. Is that for real? Are you joking? Or is that... What do you mean? Rue, 100% agree as a kid of anti-vaxxers and conspiracy theorists. Rue, genuinely, I am sorry. Stay strong. Keep reading. Please keep reading. And... if it is unsafe for you to combat your family in this situation, then don't. You don't need to put your foot down if it's unsafe to do so. Just like you don't need to come out if it's unsafe to do so. If you are LGBTQ and you're in a place that's not safe to do so, don't come out. You don't have to. You can stay in until you're in a safe place where it's safe for you to be out. So keep yourself safe, primarily. Keep your person safe. Secondarily, keep everybody else safe. You have to keep yourself safe first. So yes, even if anti-vaxxers are your family and you want to be like, that doesn't make any sense, please stop. Keep yourself safe first before you protect others. Just because not gonna come out to them or argue with them. Yeah, they're just not a good idea. I just want to be left alone as an adult. Yep. Candace, like True Blood, I got coffee in my nose. Oh, okay, it was a joke. I missed it. For real, my mom was a witness and so is my youngest daughter. Oh no. Oh, blood replacement is a thing then? Okay, so it wasn't a joke. My mom's a witness, and so is my youngest daughter. See, saying that you're a witness sounds cool, though. Being like, I'm a witness. Not I'm Jehovah's Witness, because that sounds like a religion. Saying I'm a witness is like, I saw something. You know what I mean? At least for me, that's what it sounds like. Our area has more lenient. Wow, Laura. Our area has more lenient policies through the church. For the marriage process classes, you just need to bring my divorce paperwork. Very good. I've done it before. I know what I'm doing. Thanks. Please sign that I'm approved to get married. Thank you. Lol. I love them dearly, and we don't talk about religion. Good. Then that's what's important. Just keep yourself safe, keep the ones you love safe, and whatnot. We don't take blood. I'm studying with them. If you're talking about Jehovah's Witness, we don't take blood. But what if you need blood to survive? Then you die? But what if I have blood for you and I consentingly give you blood? Here you go. You can have my blood. You know? I don't know. I think that... I don't know. I mean, the Bible says you can't eat pork, right? So I feel some of the rules don't necessarily make sense in today's context. Obviously, blood transfusions don't make sense 2,000 years ago. Probably wouldn't have worked very well. But anyway, let's get off religion, because it always deteriorates into... I was going to say violence, but that's not true. Telltale has some great videos on their rules because he's a former JW. See, we should say JW. I like that. I guess they choose to die and be pure for the afterlife. But I know my cousin had a pretty severe operation and she had blood and is now fine. You can save your own blood for a surgery, or there is a blood replacement to be used. And yes, Dina, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, blood replacement, like as in saline with electrolytes or something, like it's not blood, but it will give you fluid and salt, and then your body can make more blood type thing. There's other things that can use in place of blood. I forgot that we're in the future, okay? I forgot. I thought blood was the only thing that could be blood. Of course now there's a replacement for blood. Imagine if by the time, like, we're old people, there's, like, a full replacement for blood, so if you don't want to have blood, you can have the other thing. Wouldn't that be interesting? Very interesting. Anyway, we have to get our marriage license. We have to start collecting the items for the wedding. Like, we need to start collecting, like, tables. We have to decide what we're going to do for plates and cutlery. It was just me who was kidding about the True Blood lol. That's where my brain went. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. We have to make signs. I want to do a bunch of signs. I have an issue that I don't know. I think that we're going to do it, though. Although it's a little bit of a, like... Okay, so the toilets that we ordered are not wheelchair accessible. They are a trailer. It has 2 steps to get up. My grandpa is elderly. We have a wheelchair user coming. So that's not ideal, but it is beautiful. So I contacted the company and I was like, what do we do about this wheelchair accessibility issue? Can we just build a ramp? She said, no, you can't just build a ramp because the door isn't wide enough to have a chair come in. Now Laura's writing a sci-fi novel. Honestly, I love that steampunk post-apocalypse sci-fi future. That is like the world that I dream in. It's not, I don't want to live in it. It sounds terrible. I think I would die in the apocalypse times, but it's a beautiful world to dream in for me. I love when there are people who have mechanical things coming out of their face. I like when there's blood that's different colors. I like when people have supersonic hearing and really good eyesight. I love that stuff. I hope the owner gives you all the house. Imagine. Happy wedding. Here's a house. Not quite. But we need to do, what else do we need to do? We need to collect items, like tables. I need tables. We aren't decided yet if we want to do round tables or square tables, which is like not that important, but it is in terms of like we have a 20-foot by 30-foot tent, and I was trying to figure out how the tent would fit people. I was like drawing out our backyard and how it was going to fit and trying to figure out if we're going to do round or if we're going to do square or if we're going to do long rectangle. It doesn't really matter, honestly. I love the post-apocalypse dreams too, but mostly for how empty and devoid of rules the world would be. Yeah, for like a minute, and then immediately I would die. So it would be like really fun for like 45 minutes until I come in contact with another person or the zombies or whatever. I love empty urban places. So do I, Frida. Honestly, Alex and I used to go for walks early in the morning on Sundays when we lived in Toronto so that we could be in the empty city walking around, because nobody is in Toronto on Sunday morning. If you want to walk around Toronto and not be around people, do it on a Sunday morning. All of the people who are out partying on Saturday are inside. Everyone who lives in Toronto is sleeping, is hungover, and everyone who is out on the street is like you. They don't want to be bothered and it's quiet. I did too, but late nights for me. Oh, yeah. There's a furniture flipping teacher. She's also renting. It's sad because the previous owners passed it all down to the family. They want to sell the property to make developments. Ugh. I don't want that. No. They can't sell this for development. Sorry, it's where I live. I'm not leaving. Unless I have to. But we still have to collect things. Like I was saying, we need plates and cutlery and all things like that. But we also need things like, I need to get vases. I need something for a tablecloth. And then Alex and I have like work that we have to do, like writing thank you speeches and making drink and drive prevention announcements and telling our neighbors and writing our vows. Oh my God, writing the itinerary for the day. So my sister is going to come over one day next week, and she is going to help me make the signs for the wedding, or at least plan out the signs. So signs for things like where the bathrooms are, I don't know. We're going to have signs. We're going to have signs because signs are pretty, and I like signs, and I want them to be made of wood. The good news is you have a list. Exactly, Sid. Oh my, speeches. Ugh. Yeah, it's been requested by several people that they would like to say a few words, so kill myself. That probably just got me demonetized. I didn't mean that. I just mean in general, it causes me a lot of anxiety. One thing each day and you'll make quick progress. Well, that's kind of where we're at, Sid, is that every day we're just getting one thing done. We're not every day, but you know what I mean? Every little while we get something done and we're getting there. We're getting pretty close. So I want to pick up a carpet. I want to get a large carpet. We didn't have vows. We did the extra short ceremony. Do you? Yes. And you? Yep. That's not legally binding here. You need to have vows in Ontario. I don't know why, but when we spoke to the officiant, he was saying there's 3 mandatory parts of a wedding for it to be legally binding. You have to make promises to one another. I have to declare you married, and you have to sign a paperwork. There's 3 things. So you have to do some declaration. I promise to blah. And I was like, that's weird. And he was like, yep, it's an Ontario thing. So I actually have to do vows. However, our officiant kindly is sending us, I should say, a list of 60 vows to choose from. Obviously, I'm not going to choose from them, but it will be nice to read through them to see kind of the energy that vows should have or that other people have. Well, yes, the yes is the promise. The person declared it and then we signed. Yeah, see, I guess, I don't know. He said that we have to say something. So we're gonna. Plus, I want to say our vows. I want to, say gushy things about Alex and make him cry. Not that he will, because he won't be seeing me. He'll be in his own head at that point. We'll be next to each other, but I think we'll both be in our own heads. Hopefully we'll be able to connect at least for a minute while we're getting married, but most likely it'll be we'll be connected the night before, and then after the wedding we'll connect again because we'll just both be spiraling, no doubt. So hopefully we can hold it together anyway. That's what's important. What do you think about wedding crashers? Well, as long as there's enough food, I don't think it bothers me. I think I would have to just make sure there's enough food, because that's the only thing that makes me nervous is if anybody showed up. I invited extended family without the assumption that they will come because it's far away. A lot of my family lives in Nova Scotia, so I invited them, but my thoughts are probably that they will not come because that doesn't, it's too far. So if they showed up, I would be a little bit overwhelmed, but I also would be happy. So I don't know. I guess I don't care. I was totally dissociated, have such weird memories of the room, and then I had a panic attack, and then we had a lovely day. Bring your own food, Candace. Just come with some Wendy's and you're good to go. Yeah, I hope that I don't have a panic attack on the day of. I'd like to avoid a panic attack if possible. I mean, if it's not possible, we'll see. I think Candace is inviting herself. If Candace shows up, I'm not going to kick her out. How about that? It is a small wedding, so it might be a little awkward, me going like, this is Candace. Let me try and explain this to you, Grandpa. Why Candace is here. Let me try and explain how this happens. You know? It's a small enough wedding that I guess it would be noticeable, but I don't know. I don't think it would be a problem, but at the same time, it's going to be a small wedding, so we're keeping it pretty small at this point. But it's also going to be like a farm backyard wedding. But we're having a bartender, which makes it like an event, because somebody's going to pour my drinks for me, which makes me feel better about people drinking also. If you are a polite wedding crasher, not meaning you, Candace, you appear after the food at the party. Interesting. I've never crashed a wedding. I've only gone to just a couple of weddings. We need to still get tablecloths, sparklers. We need to build a fire pit. This is Candace. She's a neighbor. Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, fine, Sid. Make it easy. This is Candace. She's a neighbor. Will you be my neighbor? Also, for makeup and hair, haven't even thought about that yet. Thank you speech for like at the end of the night. Thanks everybody for coming. Have to figure out a cute way to say that stuff. Seating chart I've already done. I've already finished the seating chart. I think that everyone will survive in their seating areas. Wow, who knew that a seating chart would have so much drama? While I was like putting everybody, like I made little stickers for all of the people who are coming to the wedding, and I started sticking them at tables, and I have to like keep certain people together. You know what I mean? Like couples want to stay together, families want to stay together, and there's not that many people, and I need places to put them. So I finally found a way that it seems like everybody should survive, I think. Sid, well, there will still be drinks after dinner, right? That's true. There's going to be a lot of drinks because it's a wedding.
Because Alex.
No. You're definitely drinking less than last Friday.
Oh, no.
Or at least slower.
No comment. I plead the fifth.
We don't have that here. We don't have amendments. We're Canada.
It's, what is it? A metaphor.
Mm. Bah. Keep it simple, Sid says. Hey, thanks everyone for coming. It was wonderful to see you all and share this with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, but like try putting all those words in order during a panic attack. Those words all seem simple. Put them all in that order that you just put them in, and include alcohol in a panic attack. A panic attack and alcohol. Oh, that's what I'm going to do at the doctor's appointment. I need to ask for lorazepam. I am all out of my panic attack pills. And that would be something that would be super helpful when having a panic attack, which is likely to happen leading up to the wedding. Lorazepam. What's funny is that the pill that I take when I have a panic attack is called Lorazepam. Just let them all mingle and bring their own. $5 bag from Wendy's. Bluegrass, I love that idea. How old are you, Laura, by the way? Asthma, I'm 29. Oh my god, that's the first time I've said 9. 29. I'm almost 30, you guys. I'm 29. I just turned 29 in May. Just let them mingle and bring their own. That's funny. Do you have a kiddie or singles table? No, because we don't have any singles or kiddies. Nobody in our family's had any kids yet. And everybody that I invited has a partner. So it's good. No panicking allowed, honestly. Be nice, brain. That would be great. But I'm meaning without a panic attack. Imagine. You know what I might do? Just take a panic attack pill in the morning of the wedding and then just be a little chilled out all day. Because I don't really need to be 100% fully freaked out, you know? My name is Laura too, and my day is May 18th. Bluegrass, Laura, Our anniversary is May 18th. May 18th is the day that Alex and I started dating. May 18th, 2011. That's when we started dating. Oh, Frida's off to plant a rose while I have help. Have a fantastic day. And Frida, you as well. Have a good rest of your day. The pills are for in case too. Good call. Although, honestly, Dawn had me thinking about the cold sore pills. She's saying she takes them every day. And I wonder, maybe I'll just take them a couple days before the wedding to prevent one. That might be a good idea. Cold sores and panic attacks. Let's not have them at the same time, right? I think that's a good idea. Oh, don't forget to like the video, by the way. Click the like button. Right down here somewhere. Little red button. How? There's a lot of May babies in this group. I feel like May babies are a good time to have babies. You know, they get all summer outside, so you've been cooped up heavily pregnant in the winter, which is great because it's cold in the winter, so you've got something to keep you warm. You have the baby when spring starts, so you're not going to be cooped up inside. Like if you have a new baby in like December, you're not going to be taking that brand new baby out into the snow. Whereas you can take a brand new baby out into the May. Ooh, I'm the 6th of May, Asma. My birthday's the 6th of May. I had a friend growing up who had a birthday on the 7th of May, and I always said, I'm older than you. We are the 6th. We are the May 6th babies. You have to say it creepy to make it creepy. I don't know why I'm picking off my nails. I'm just gonna file my nails so that I don't. Wow, yeah, good logic. I think so. High quality logic. I am very good at logicking my way out of anything. As Alex says, I'm a brain ninja. Which isn't good. Don't be a brain ninja. Makes it difficult for people around you. Our anniversary is May 12th. A good day. Wow, yeah, good logic. Oh, you mean on the baby. Yeah, totally good logic on the baby, because then you can enjoy outside time. Also, allegedly, don't know this, I saw a study that said it at some point in my university time, and I remember when I saw that, I was like, well, that confirms why I'm having a baby in the spring, and that is, babies born in the fall and winter months are more likely to develop allergies in their, breathing, in their just general breathing, because they're they're breathing house air all winter for their first 6 months. Like you have a baby, let's say in like October, November, December, January, February, March, April, and then May is when you're getting them back outside because the sun is back. So all that time a baby is being raised exclusively indoors, whereas if you have a baby in the spring, it's warm enough for you to go outside with a fresh, soft little dainty baby, and therefore they get access to all of the germs and air stuff that's in your local area, so they don't develop allergies to it, allegedly. Again, that's not necessarily a fact, but it is statistically significant, the correlation between those two things. Causation? Perhaps not. Statistically significant correlation? Yes. I loved statistics. I loved being able to say statistically significant correlation about things. It used to be like one of my things to say. It's statistically significant. Must have been so annoying when I said that often. You were thinking about anxiety and it made you anxious, probably. Yeah, probably. Just anxious girl things. I have Mother's Day, anniversary, and a birthday within 6 days every year. Lol, cha-ching. Party time. Same, that'll be me. I'll have Mother's Day, birthday, and anniversary all in like a 2-week period. I'm down for that. I wanted to be a statistics major back in the day. I loved statistics. When I was in university, my degree is in sociology and anthropology. And for a sociology degree, which is a social science, statistics was part of the mandatory. For anthropology, a language was mandatory. So I learned Russian and statistics. And I got so good at statistics that my older sister's 2 years older than me. And she was doing her master's program in something to do with political science. She's like high-level government. But she was doing her master's program while I was in my undergrad. And why are you remembering her, Sid? Yeah, don't remind me, Sid. No, she's just keeping me on my toes. My daughter loves stats. That's because it's fun. You get to be like proving stuff, which is such a fun feeling. But anyway, I was so good at stats that I taught my sister. Like, I was a tutor for her class. Her master's class, I was an undergrad student teaching a bunch of master's students, which was like the one time in my whole life that I have been educationally more intelligent than my teacher. My sister. My sister's just a very highly intelligent type A person. So she's always the smart one. Not in stats. Not in stats. In stats, Laura's the smart one. Also, in crafts. My fingers are smarter. I have smarter fingers. But she has a smarter brain. So that's fine. For computer science, we had to take a class on probability, which was our statistics department. No fun at all. Well, that makes one of us. Talk about an ego boost, right? I know. She is a very successful, intelligent woman, but I can do stats better. Oh, bye, Kyla. Have to go water the church garden now. Okay, have a good day and enjoy. It is really interesting, though. My daughter taught her teacher anything could be solved with proportions. Oh, gosh. Anything. Alex laughed, which means he understood what that meant. So that's cool. Because I didn't. I don't know what proportions are. What do you mean? Lol, she's gonna be like, that's a common stats term, Laura. I thought you said you liked stats. Yeah, but I got out of university years ago, okay? Claudia, have you shown a picture of your garden lately? I would love to see how it's growing. Well, Claudia, tomorrow there will be a vlog where I do a full garden tour, and it is a beautiful garden. A beautiful garden. There are so many zinnias in my garden right now. My calendula, look, I have 2 full jars of dried flowers now. I've picked every single flower. Yesterday morning, I picked every single flower that was blooming, every calendula that was open. Came back like 2 hours later, there were like 30 additional flowers, picked all of them, and by the time Alex and I went for our evening garden walk, there were like 30 new flowers. I don't know how calendula is blooming so much, but our calendula is wild. Also, we have our first California poppy blooming, which is very exciting. So the vlog tomorrow is going to show off all of the new stuff, but I'm also filming a vlog tomorrow because holy mackerel, the garden is banging, booming, crazy. We've been getting green beans now. Also, I harvested our first Serrano Peppers. I think I might have harvested them a little small, but that's okay. They're going to keep making. So Serrano Peppers are spicy, but not like painful. They're not going to hurt you. But you don't want to eat them as a snack. They're not a snack pepper. They're force flavor, but they're not like as aggressive as like some, like my habaneros are going to be hotter than the Serranos. Serranos, people sometimes use a Serrano instead of a jalapeno or instead of a green pepper. It's like halfway between. My stuff is going nuts too. I think the weather. Yeah, the weather is definitely helping. We've been getting a lot of rain and we had a full 2 days in a row of overcast. So it's like the sun came out for 15 minutes and then it would be cloudy for a couple hours. And the plants all really appreciated that. I've been collecting so many cucumber beetles and what's the other kind? Squash bugs, cucumber beetle, and Japanese beetle, the shiny black ones. I've been collecting those and putting them in containers of soy sauce mixed with oil, mixed with dish soap, because the internet said that would help. They're not climbing into it on their own, but whenever I'm out collecting them, I drop them in the trap that I've put out, but they don't seem to be excited for it. Dang, I'm still waiting for my zinnias to get taller than my knees in KY. Is KY Kentucky? Here my zinnias are fully all 3 feet tall, full of blooms, like full of blooms. It's a lot. There's so many flowers right now and I'm so grateful and like excited and also feeling like a goddess because I grew these things from seeds. Like my nasturtiums are like all amazing. I have blooms on my peppers and can't wait to see if they ripen better this year since they're blooming on time. Sid, I hope so, especially with your Vermont cycle of growth. It coats them so they can't climb out. Yeah, but they don't jump in. Like, they aren't jumping in on their own. Like, online, it was like, they'll go into it because it smells good and then they'll get stuck. But they don't go in. Like, they don't go in on their own accord. I drop them in. Like, I carry the bucket around and flick them off. But when I leave it out overnight, there's nothing new in the morning, you know? I'm so jealous. Well, you will be able to enjoy and experience all of the floral loveliness tomorrow. I wish I could bring you flowers. I wish I could bring you all flowers because there's enough flowers for me to bring them all to you. It's just you guys are too far away. Yeah, we just use dish soap and water. But they won't climb in. So not great. But our zinnias are basically the most amazing thing in the world. We have, let me just brag about my flowers to you. We have so many of this color that I am just very excited about it. I'm really happy with that color. But we have these little varieties of zinnias. They're, like I said, they're called Lilliput, Lilliput. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but they're little. They're like little flowers. Look how cute they are. Aren't those nice? I love this purple one though. So pretty. And our bachelor's buttons have finally started opening and like blooming. Also, our snapdragons are cut flower snapdragons. We've got red ones, white ones, pink ones, and pink and orange ones. And this is like after 5 days, so it doesn't look beautiful anymore, but they're like long stemmed snapdragons, so they're great for bouquets, which is super bon. Oh, here's the pink and orange one. I'm going to show you. It's not pretty because it's old now, but this is one of the colors we have. Is that not the prettiest sunset color? I love it. And then another one of the Lilliputs. Nice to see you in all the flowers. Louisa, I'm glad that you enjoy it too, because for me it's like the best. Oh, Serrano Pepper going missing. It's like the best feeling. There we go. Now you can see some of them. Oh, gorge, right? I love snapdragons. Me too, Sid. They're really something. I didn't know I would have feelings about them, but wow, having them grow in the garden is quite lovely. I planted mine with all the dead-headed ones from last year's blooms. That's a smart idea. Because I have to deadhead anyway, and I've just been dehydrating the blossoms to use in the wedding. I'll show you what I've got now, because I've got quite a lot in my container.
I just adjust something.
Yeah, sure. Is the volume not nice? Or does it just not look cute?
It don't look cute.
Oh, you want it to look cuter?
Yeah.
Hopefully will be your best one day. I love your lifestyle. Hopefully will be you're the best one day. I love your lifestyle. I hope you can live a lifestyle that you love too, because I love living like this floral whimsical vibe. I'm just gonna flip some of it so you can see some of the other colors, because I just added a load of petals in yesterday. But basically I have all of these dried flowers.
Sorry, just jumping in. Thanks.
That's the way you like for it to look?
Oh yeah.
You feel the vibes. What are the best flowers to plant in for a front street garden, also very beginner friendly? Well, Lebo, what type of sun are you getting? It looks like I'm naked in front of a box. That's a good thumbnail. But no, this is a box of flowers. I'm wearing a dress. But I have flower petals. And what we're going to do is spread these flower petals all over the ground for the wedding.
That is a good thumbnail.
Right? Wait, I'm just going to take a thumbnail shot while we're here. Wait, Command Shift 4. There's the thumbnail. I can't lift my arm at the same time. Anyway, neither here nor there. The point is I have all of these flower petals and we are going to be spreading them on the floor for the aisle. Like you walk down an aisle when you get married. As you may know, we walk down the aisle and I'm going to make the aisle flowers so that I'm walking down an aisle of flowers. So I was telling my boyfriend, you haven't seen any Ghibli, is it Ghibli or is it Ghibli movies? And he was like, movie night. And I was like, dude, she's in Canada though. It was funny. You know what though? What we could do, like we could watch it at the same time. You know what I mean? Like do a Discord chat where we all put a movie on and then watch it and chat together. Then crinkle them up on the ground and water them. Boom, planted. That's smart. Because again, I have deadheading to do already. I have started collecting seeds because we received our, oh, gotta go, have a nice day. Bye, Rue. Have a good rest of your day. So I have these envelopes. I made a plan for our wedding favors because we're doing wedding favors, and I'm going to be giving out seed packets with nice words about us on it. So like Laura and Alex's wedding, I actually drew out the plan. Let me just show it to you. So basically, It's going to be like a little seed packet with a little thank you thing on it and a little marker for where you plant the seeds. And it's going to be the seeds from the flower garden from the wedding. So that way it's Laura and Alex's wedding flowers. So when you plant the seeds, you're going to get the flowers from our wedding. Is Alex making nail polish? Wow. Yes, Alex is wearing nail polish. He started wearing black nail polish and now he wears black nail polish. And I like it. So yeah, not for the wedding, I don't think, but if he wears it for the wedding, that's fine. If he feels comfortable in something, I like it. It's sexy to me when he likes something. Like if Alex when he wanted to have his hair blue, I thought blue hair was sexy because he wanted to have blue hair. Whatever he wants, I end up finding attractive. So when he wants to have black fingernails, I find black fingernails attractive. Works out well. You guys are going to have the coolest wedding. Phoenix, I hope so. I hope we just have an okay wedding. Honestly, as long as either of us don't have a panic attack, Alex doesn't get over intoxicated, and no, that's pretty much it. We just won't overdo it and we won't have panic attacks. That's all I want. Wouldn't that be nice, Alex?
All right.
Let's not dissociate at all at our wedding.
We're going to try really hard.
We're going to try really hard to not even have either one of us dissociate at all. Oh, wow. I love different cultures. I mean, Asma, Alex is from Belarus. I don't think black nail polish would have been appropriate
Nope.
there. I think that would have been something that might have made him a target for hate crimes because people still think that nail polish is a girl thing. Here, there is no issue. There's nothing that will happen to him for having pink nails, black nails, whatever. Watch meds and alcohol. Absolutely, Bluegrass. We are going to be aware that when you're on antidepressants, alcohol is not 1-to-1. It's 1-to-3. So every one alcohol drink you have, your body is intaking the equivalent of 3. At least that's what my doctor told me. Maybe she was just saying that so that we wouldn't drink, but I don't drink typically. So I am going to do whatever it feels like I want to do on the night of, because I'm not going to there's no way that I'm going to do anything that will put me in danger. It's going to be good. I love conquers all. Exactly, Phoenix. And also, we've been together for 10 years, so the wedding is like, obviously, again, I want to get married. I'm excited for it, but the parts that are like nervous for someone who is getting married that they've, I don't know, only been dating for a while, there isn't any second guessing. There's no cold feet. It's more just stressed about planning a party. Like, I'm not going like, oh gosh, is the wedding the right thing to do? It's like, we're already married. Like, we've literally already done all of the things that married people do. Almost. We haven't had a kid. I mean, we had a miscarriage, but we didn't have a kid. So, almost everything that can happen. We haven't done everything though, so not yet. Watch meds and alcohol though, totally. It's a good look. Goth vibes are cool. Yeah, totally. Alex looks good in all vibes though. He also looks good because what he usually wears is like a button-up shirt and pants with black nails. Looks nice. I'm a nurse, so just use caution, absolutely, but just have fun and enjoy. Who cares if something isn't perfect? Exactly. And now, Laura, the benefit is we have all of the mandatory parts of a wedding. The only part that I find mandatory that we're not finished with yet is food. We just need to finish our food. Once we finish catering, I will be pretty much go with the flow after that. Everything we can get done, I'll be happy if we get it done. Whereas after we get the food booked, then I have everything that I actually need. I miss you crocheting. Asma, I miss crocheting, but I don't have time to right now. I'm not working on any crochet projects at the moment because I'm pulling weeds all the time and my hands can't handle both. It's like either my hands are doing crochet or they're doing other hard jobs. Do you know what I mean? Catering and tables. Oh, yes. Catering and tables. And you're set. Yes. Catering and tables are the last two things. And both of those things, if they didn't happen, the wedding would still happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, without officiant, wedding kind of hard to happen. Without shelter, kind of hard to happen. It's going to be in summer. It's going to be hot. But without food and tables, a wedding can still happen. Obviously, we're going to get food and tables. I'm just saying if those things fell through, we can get food on the day of if something awful happened. Hey Scrappy, good morning. But yeah, regarding crochet, that'll come back in the fall. It's just right now my hands can't handle two things. I can pull weeds and that will give me carpal tunnel symptoms, or I can crochet and that will give me carpal tunnel symptoms. If I do both, I will not be able to do both. Like I can only do both for a short period of time before my wrists just full on give out. You order Chinese takeout and keep the vibes extra chill. Yeah, everybody just eat out of your containers. Have a good time. When is the wedding again? You're going to live stream it, right? We honestly haven't decided what we're doing in terms of the filming. We know, just make sure you wear your gloves, girl. To do what? Oh, yes. Oh, to pull weeds. Yes, I got a bee sting or some kind of animal sting on my pinky last week because I wasn't wearing them. It reminded me to go put my gloves on, though, so now I'm wearing gloves pretty much every time. As you may be able to tell, my fingers are not, like, dark at the ends, which is typical of me because I'm digging in the dirt most of the time. But yes, I can't do both at the same time. So once I'm done gardening, when the gardening season winds down, the crochet season will pick up, so... If you're not into the channel when I'm not crocheting, no offense taken, honestly. I know, like, if a channel I was watching for my naturopathic vibe things, not naturopath, for my, my herbal stuff, if they started doing sewing things, it might not be interesting to me, so I might stop watching it. So I understand if it's not your vibe, no offense taken. Like, at some point in my life, a little bit of offense taken, but at the same time, it's not, I get it. This isn't necessarily what you joined for, and that's totally okay. But it'll come back. It's all seasons. It all comes back around. You should wear that dress out gardening and get a solid glow on your upper half up there, right? Instead of having whatever's going on here, this like white, the white triangle. Look how clear that white triangle is. I just want for the wedding no, I don't want big shoulders. I want little shoulders and big collarbones. Like that. I have to get my posture to hold like that, but then my boobs look so low. Life is hard, you guys. Same, Candace, same. Getting by. Yeah, getting by. I'm trying to think of the other things that I need to do. We have to go to the thrift store and pick up glass vases. That's something else that we want to do for the bouquets. I want to get a whole bunch of different vases. There's two sides to my heart. One side is that I want to get like those decorative vases, like white with blue decorations, like just like get random pretty vases. And then the other side is like just get all clear glass and then it'll match. But if it doesn't match, that could be cool too, you know? But I don't know how whimsical I want to get. I don't want to get too eclectic that it just looks like a garage sale in my backyard, you know? I want it to look like a nice wedding, but I also want it to look like me. Borrow your mom's mason jars. Yeah, but I don't want to do mason jars. See, that's yes. So mason jars were an option, but I don't want it to be mason jars. I want it to be something meant for flowers, like a vase or a decorative vase, you know? Howdy, Laura. Howdy, all. Hey, V, good morning. Did you see my dress on Monday? Finally, I finished the chicken dress and I love it. Or weird, eclectic, clear glass vases. Yeah, exactly. Something like where they are meant for flower holding, eclectic glass vase. I don't want to do like wine bottles with flowers in it or mason jars with flowers in it or beer bottle. I just want it to be like clearly for flowers. Yes, I could use jars, and obviously like in a pinch, if for some reason nothing works out, we could use jars. But I would prefer, you know. Clear vases would be good, and you can do different sizes and shapes. Well, I just want to have as many flowers displayed all over the place. I want, if you take a picture on your phone, if you take a picture with the photographer, I want no matter where a photo's taken, flowers in the photo. That's my goal, is to just make sure there are flowers literally everywhere. And I will endeavor to create that situation for myself. I know I said I wasn't going to buy any flowers for the wedding, but there is a possibility that like the week before the wedding, we'll get a few hanging baskets. Because, for reasons. Yes, it's so cute. I'm glad you like it, V. For those of you that didn't know, if you were here on Monday, I wore a dress with chickens all over it and really cute flower pattern on one side, or on the sides, I should say. V sent me the fabric for it, and thank you so much, V. I made it into a dress, and it looks really cute. It's not the most flattering dress, at least not the whole dress. Like, the top is flattering because it's like princess themed like bodice. It's like a nice little dress, but the skirt is not it's like not gathered enough or it's gathered too much. It's like in a halfway point. It's so comfortable. It's a perfect dress for working outside in. It's a perfect dress for casual wear. It's not the most flattering dress on me, but very comfortable, pretty, and washable, and felled seams and French seams, and wonderful. Yeah, hanging baskets will live to the end of the season, so you can reuse the containers. Yes, exactly. Well, that's not the reasoning. My reasoning was more flowers is the right amount of flowers. That's what I think. So more flowers is better. And I'm going to just keep having flowers until there's too many flowers. And then people will be like, wow, their wedding was so well decorated. But really, it will just be that there were flowers everywhere. But I don't know what to do for like decor. Can flowers just be it? I think it just needs a fuller skirt to be more the vibe you usually shoot for. The rooster dress. Yeah, maybe if I put a petticoat underneath, it'd be okay. But it's really comfortable and it has big pockets in it. So it's a really convenient, comfortable dress. Like it's a good dress for like daily wear, which is awesome. Because that's what I'm kind of looking for now. I want to start wearing the clothes that make me feel good. And the clothes that make me feel good tend to be 1950s style, like housewife dresses, like the house dress of the 1950s housewife. That's like the style I like. And so I want to make more dresses in that style. I got more of that orange plaid if you want it. Was it fluffy, fuzzy orange plaid, orange and black? Is that what you mean? Was that the orange plaid? In that case, no thank you. I'm going to make Thunder a sweater out of that plaid. It's pretty and comfortable, but I do not look good in orange. Even a little bit. Oranges and reds and whites. The orange and black flannel. Yeah, no thank you. Thunder will enjoy a sweater out of it, but for me, it's not a flattering color. Neither is white, so that's exciting. I don't look good in white. Super excited for that because I'm going to get married in a white dress, so it's fine. A cute sweater. Yeah, it'll be cute for Thunder for sure. Oh, we have to decide on what Thunder's wearing to the wedding, by the way. Is Thunder a ring bearer?
Haven't talked about it yet.
Right? Probably he should be. He deserves to be in our wedding, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
He was such a good boy. Like, you could try adding one skirt panel front and back so the skirt is fuller, but the pockets are still in the right spot. I could, but Sid, I finished all of the seams. Everything is done either in a princess seam or it's been felled, so that's a no-go. Everything has been permanently stitched down and top stitched, like 4 or 5 different rows of top stitching. This dress is now one piece. It will not be disassembled. The wedding dress, no problem, disassembled. The dress I sewed for myself will not be disassembled. Peace and love. But I'll still wear it because it's nice. Oh, I meant next time you make the pattern. Oh, that's a good idea. The next time I make the pattern, yeah. The next time I make the pattern, I think I'll just do a circle skirt and then cut holes for the pockets, or do a circle skirt cut in half and put the pockets in. But the pockets are perfect on this dress. And it was the first time that I installed pockets into a dress. I'm going to show you the dress because it's not on me now, so I can show you some of the details. One sec, I'll go grab it. Okay, so my general shape for dresses is like a circle skirt with a fitted bodice. So like a fitted upper bodice part and then a nice flared circle skirt, nice and round. So that's like my typical dress shape, these guys. This one is not the exact typical shape. Let me just do up the zipper. It has the same upper part though, the same upper body. I like the dress you're wearing, Laura. Thank you. I got married in pink and because white and I don't go well together. I look like a ghost. Yeah, well, I'm hoping I'll have a bit of a tan by then because this next to white is not far enough apart. Very skater vibes. Skater vibes. What is skater vibes? A pink wedding dress? Maybe if you wore like black combat boots. The dress you're wearing now is beautiful as well. Thank you. It was $5 like 10 years ago at, gosh, Sirens, Stitches, what's the other one that's the exact same thing? One of those cheap companies, and it's like a stretchy scuba suit fabric, and it's accommodated every size of my boobs and every size of my body. Love it. Anyway, here's the chicken dress. You can see the bodice, the upper part is the same shape as the other dress, but the bottom isn't a circle skirt. It doesn't go out quite as wide. But look at these pockets that I installed all on my own. Can you even see them? No, that's the point. They are invisible, and guess what? They're fully lined. Do you see that? Lined. Here's the exciting part about how they're lined. Alex was like, cool, and I was like, you don't understand. Look, the inner part of the pocket. What is that? How did I already get a stain inside the pocket? Anyway, the inside of the pocket has finished seams, and then when you put the pocket inside out, look, finished seams on both sides. No raw edges. Very proud of my lack of raw edges. Also, see how big the pocket is? Good thing. Good size. Also, I did understitching, so the pocket will never turn out. See? It will always stay where it's supposed to stay, which I love. Pockets, I need a pin. Pockets, I need a pin with that on it. Pockets, necessary. The best thing about a dress with pockets is the pockets. That's true. The joys of French seaming. Literally no joy, but after the fact, so much joy. Having fully finished seams, like look at how classy this looks. Okay, well, of course I picked the one seam that's like ugly. Okay, here's not bad. Look. I can't even see myself. Like I can't see what I'm showing you until I'm bent all the way over here. Look at that finished seam. Ooh, so nice. Look at all that top stitching. Pretend it's straight top stitched. It's definitely not straight. Look at my hem. You can see the warp in it, but it's okay. You can't tell when I'm wearing it. Anyway, love this dress. Think it's great. Very happy with it. Happy to finally find a use for this blue and pink trim. Matched perfectly with the energy of the dress. You inspired me to learn sewing. You should definitely learn sewing. It's really fun. It's very rewarding to be able to make clothing for yourself and wear it. I like French seams. As long as I remember to do them wrong sides together first, it's easy for me. Yes, if I can remember that, super. Also, really important to remember to trim down your seam allowance after you sew the first time, because if you don't, then you're going to have little bits of thread poking out and it'll make you crazy. Michelina vibes. Good morning. I love your dress. It gives me major 50s, 60s house dress. Right? That's what I want in my life, Michelina, is to be a 50s, 60s house dress fairy. Housewife fairy dress. And cuts down on all the finishing. That's true too. There is no felling required. And now, honestly, when I grew up sewing, I would just leave everything raw edges, and I was totally okay with that. Even some of my dresses that I still wear have raw edges on the inside. But when I learned about felling the seams, I was like, oh, this is way prettier. And then I learned French seams, and I'm like, this is like felling, but 400 years faster. I still think felling looks beautiful. Like I really do like the finished look of a felled seam. It's flat as opposed to a French seam is not flat. It's like a bubble almost. It's still fine. I just think a felled seam has a really good look to it. But I'm a happy lady now that I finished that dress. You can see my bad posture when I'm wearing nothing on my shoulders. This is going to be a problem that's going to be at the wedding. I need to like hold my shoulders back like this. How is that going to happen? I finally got the courage to turn on the machine, but it got completely stuck after 10 minutes, so I got to service it. Michelina, that's like the worst, and I got a new sewing machine as a result of that. Because I was like, I can't sew a full wedding dress without having confidence in my machine, you know? I want to put pockets into all of my PJs, but I have a couple of pairs fully felted my seams, and I like it. Fully felled my seams. A couple of pairs you fully felled pajama seams? That's a lot. What if you just cut pockets right next to the seam, you know, and then just install them? Just do it. I have so many projects to do. I can't wait. It was practice. Okay, fair. Oh gosh, I want to have like all handmade things. Maybe that'll be my endeavor for the first year of marriage. I will endeavor to have way more handmade clothes that I will wear. Because I have all the sweaters. I don't need any more sweaters ever again. Bluegrass Laura, have a great day. Gotta fly. Relax. The wedding will be perfect. Don't stress it. Lol. That's cute. Don't stress it. Okay. But thank you for your kind words. And also have a good rest of your day as well. Thanks for coming. But yeah, today I think my job is going to be just to get to get the vlog posted, all the social media associated with it posted. And then I'm going to be doing all of the garden tending for the day today. I have something else that I have to get done, but I'll have to find out what it is. I have to email the portable toilet company back to get the wheelchair accessible unit. So this was the problem with the wheelchair accessible unit is the wheelchair accessible unit looks like a porta potty. The bathroom looks like a bathroom. Like I got a trailer that has 2 bathrooms. Even if you don't crochet more sweaters, there's so many different kinds of tops you can still crochet in the fall, winter time. Yeah, well, I have all my sweaters is what I mean. So now I can work on other parts of a wardrobe. Like for the last 3 years, I've pretty much just been making sweaters and scarves and hats. So yeah, pretty much now we're at the point where I have enough sweaters to get me through a winter without needing a new sweater. So I can work on other types of things. Exactly, Sid, a me-made wardrobe. It's been some time since I managed to be here. How's your dress going? So it's going well. We've been on a standstill for a couple of days now because my scissors weren't sharp. Now I have sharp scissors again, so I can do it. In 3 years, you'll learn how to make shoes. Oh my gosh, that'd be cool. I have some summer top patterns I should send you pics. Oh yeah, totally. I would love that. Although by the time summer ends, more likely I'll be doing wintry things. I want to start doing more accessories for fall because I don't wear my winter coat until it's pretty cold, but I want to have basically Outlander clothes. Remember before we were talking about that and Scrappy, you uploaded all the different knitted patterns from Outlander. Basically some of those cool things. I follow someone on here that did a fully handmade capsule wardrobe. She knit a lot of her sweaters and tops. That's really cool. Rose planted. It's 30 degrees, your poor Rose. 30 degrees is too hot for this time of day. Oh, it's later in the day for you, though. They're knitted and crochet, so you could work on the ones you like over the winter and have them for next year. Well, this winter, I think if I make a sweater, I'll probably make 2 sweaters this winter. I'm going to knit one, and then I'll crochet one to make myself feel successful, because I know the knitted one will probably nearly take all of my sanity to finish, but I want to. The rose is being sprinkled. Okay, good. Yeah, but I think I would like a knitted sweater, but I also know that will come very close to taking me off the planet because knitting is hard, but I'm going to do it. So the reason I'll do the crochet sweater is so I can feel successful. I would like those summer tops also. Pity I'm not on the Discord thing. Oh, well, just so you know, if you want to join the Discord and get my bullet journal pattern spreads, you can do so by joining my Patreon. It's $2 a month. You get all of my Discord spreads and you get access to the Discord. You get all of my bullet journal spreads and access to the Discord. So then you can have chats in there as well. And also you get the vlog early, which is fun. I've always admired people who could make clothes. Dina, same. Whenever I see someone in a linen handmade dress, I'm always like, I wish I was wearing your linen handmade dress. So totally. But you will get better and better knitting as you go. Exactly, Frida. So I have to practice. I've been planning to do that with those patterns for 3 years. So no implication of doing it right away. Yeah, I'm not worried. I really want to work on clothing ornaments like smocking and embroidery because that's what I love in my clothes, but it'll take forever to learn. I want to work on clothing ornaments like smocking and embroidery. Clothing elements, you mean? Like smocking is very interesting. I think smocking is also quite interesting. Embroidery is so rewarding and finicky and fun and time consuming and really good for if you need to calm your brain down. I think I really recommend embroidery, but you will bleed. You will poke your fingers and you will bleed. So just be comfortable with that going into it. And for people who are like, you don't have to, you can be careful. Okay. Go embroider something and come back to me. It's a little cooler today. Only going to be 103 or 39 degrees Celsius. That's so much. That's so much. I got into a manic state while planting, but my mom got me out of it and into the AC air in time. Manic states are stressful for everyone around you. No offense. I know it's probably not a great... Actually, I have no idea. What does it feel like to be manic? I just know from other people, being around someone who's manic is overwhelming. Scrappy, it's 30 almost and I've been dying. Yeah, that's too hot. I wish I could knit a sweater, V says. I feel like I decided to start Tunisian crochet instead of knitting only because it was too hard for me to grasp. I'll try it again eventually. Maybe we can do it together in the fall. I hope to see you do another embroidery on a crochet top or sweater. I agree, Scrappy. That was really pretty. The one I did for my mom, I think that was really pretty. Maybe I should do one for me with all of the zinnias I grew this year, you know? Like, I for my mom, I did it as an iris flower. It might be nice to have zinnias because I've got so many zinnias, all the colors of the rainbow. Well, not all of them. Nothing green. I have white, pink, yellow, orange, red, purple, fuchsia. I don't think I have any blue. Sorry, I didn't do my individual hellos today. Dina, hello. Nice to see you. I'm very fast, extremely effective at that specific thing I'm doing, and can't make conscious decision to stop. It's scary. Oh, it's scary for you? Like while it's happening? Is it scary when you're manic? Alex?
Pardon me?
Is it scary when you're manic?
No.
Cool. That's nice. Frida's autistic too.
Really?
And she gets manic.
No. Is she scared?
Yeah, she said it's scary when it happens to her.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. She said, I'm very fast, extremely effective at the specific thing I'm doing, and I can't make a conscious decision to stop. It's scary.
That's why you need family.
Mm-hmm. She has her mom there right now.
There you go.
Alex has me.
Yep.
Delightful. The manic state appears often when I clean, vacuum cleaner, mop, berry picking, cutting the grass. For Alex, it's exactly the opposite. He is super chill and in a really good place when he's cutting the grass. He's like Forrest Gump. Whenever he cuts the grass, he says, I'd cut that grass for free.
Yep.
Because he would, and he does. It doesn't scare me, but I just can't quit moving. It happens when I have high energy days with lots of chores. I just go, go, go until I literally have to go to bed. Things like that. Yeah, it's scary. I can't stop, so I'll go until I literally faint. Okay, that's not helpful. Thanks, brain, for not being helpful. Really appreciate that. Love that for you. That sucks. Frida saying, once I get stuck at braiding some denim strips for a basket for 3 days, lost the use of my right hand for 2 days after because it was in a lot of pain and then got paralyzed. Great. Yay, mental health. Speaking of zinnias, V says, you will all be so disappointed in me. I totally look like it for the past 2 weeks. On top of that, it's like it would not stop. Hold on. Speaking of zinnias, you will all be so disappointed in me. I totally look like it for the past 2 weeks. On top of that, it's like it would not stop raining here. Neglected. I neglected it. It got totally neglected for the past 2 weeks, and it would not start raining here. So is stuff dead? Did your stuff dry out and die? I'm sorry. Gotta go to my mom's. Frida is her... Friday is her second chemo, and we will have a lot to do to make sure she's all prepped. Scrappy, best of luck. I hope that she's feeling better today, and I hope it all goes well. Good luck. Best of sending strong, supportive vibes, because it sounds awful. But also, yes, say hi to your mom on the behalf of the stream if she knows that we exist, and if not, then just give her a hug and know that it's from all of us. Darn this talk to text, right? They don't know what you mean. Michelina, that's a bad one. I try to tell people, I can't stop, make me stop. I can't stop, make me stop. Thanks. Yeah, I don't really get that way when I'm manic. I don't get manic. I get manic probably. I don't know what I do when I'm manic. I think that's part of the problem when you are a little manic, is that it's hard to... Racing thoughts. It only sometimes, so it's not bad. I try to start things like that when I'm already tired, so I will go to sleep. That's a good idea. Well, anyway. As long as you've got somebody to help. I completely shut down. I'm sorry, V. Are you feeling better now? But also, that sucks. I'm sorry if your zinnias died. Do you have anything that survived? I feel like nasturtiums could survive quite a bit of neglect. I don't know about 2 weeks, though. Hyper-focus or starting all the projects? Okay. Feeling kind of attacked right now, Sid. I can start all the projects and be super focused on something. I'm just joking. I have high concentration also. That's when I'm crafting. That's calm and efficient, usually connected to an Asperger. I want to say degree, but I know that's wrong. Brain melted. An Asperger trait, an Asperger thing. What happens if you have a manic episode when you're alone? Can you stop it on your own? Well, I haven't had what I would say is a manic episode on my own. I have had a panic attack on my own, and I have to go into my bedroom under the blankets and try and sleep. The only way for me to get a panic attack to stop when I'm alone is to literally, I have to fall asleep. If I can fall asleep for 15 minutes, I can wake up with no panic attack, but I can't do it consciously, not yet anyway. I can stave off a panic attack. Like if I can feel one coming, I can be like, okay, like you're fine, go out in the garden, you're at home, you're safe, you're fine. But if I'm actually having a panic attack, I can't. Like I just have to go to sleep. Doesn't matter what time it is. If I'm alone, there isn't something I can do. Oh no, it wouldn't stop raining, and I was saying completely shut down when I'm manic, and I was saying I completely shut down when I'm manic. Oh, okay, cool. So you couldn't get outside because it wouldn't stop raining. Oh, so is your garden insane then? But it's quite exciting to me since I don't have a lot of energy usually. Lol. Yeah, I get that too. It's okay. Thank you, Sid. I have a neck that needs cracking. I want to go to a chiropractor, but I still haven't gone. Because fear? Mostly, let's be honest. It's because I would have to call someone and make an appointment.
You didn't like what I did yesterday?
Yeah, but you're not a chiropractor.
Oh.
You did a great job, but you're not a chiropractor.
Oh, you suck.
I avoid those manic things. Panic attacks are different. I could never go to sleep for several hours after a panic attack. So much adrenaline. Well, I have to like hide and fall asleep. If I can't hide and fall asleep, then I'm gonna just keep being in a panicky state. It's totally insane. I'll post pictures. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, that's so exciting. Are you gonna post them right now so that I can see them before we leave the stream? Because I would really like to see them. Because I like them. Also, it's now time to rehome some roosters. We have 4 roosters, 4 confirmed. Obviously, they are very clearly big rooster boys. And they're so beautiful and so friendly. And I actually have 2 families now that have replied looking for a rooster to be leaders for their flock. And the way that I posted their ad was like... young, friendly Easter egger roosters. These birds will be giant and have a loud cock-a-doodle-doo. They will make great flock leaders protecting your girls. They will be big boys, and they are hand-raised and friendly. So I made it very clear, like, don't contact me if you want a free rooster for soup. You know what I mean? I'm rehoming, like, pet roosters. So I think that worked, because I haven't had anybody reply to the ad with, like, are they free? I can come take all 4. I've only had people replying being like, do you have it? What color is he? Which is perfect. When people want to know the color, they don't want to kill it, which is important. So, yeah, we're going to have hopefully a few fewer roosters here. But I think that most of the rest of our babies that are left are girls. So I think that we don't really have to rehome more than 4 or 5 babies left. Depending on Sweet Pea's babies, we don't know. But 4 or 5 roosters... is all that we need to rehome. So that's pretty exciting to me. I'm happy with that. Pepper is pretty confirmed a girl, and now for sure Nighthawk and Pingu are girls. They very much are clearly girls. So Nighthawk and Pingu are for sure staying. Who else is a girl? Winona is for sure a girl. I'm calling her Winona now. because she's my goth bird. And I think that she's very cute. I thought that was such a good idea for the name. Laura, same. I'm so sore. I feel like a new knot pops out every few days. Hopefully I can get a friend to come to my place after I clean up so she can massage me, but that means I finally have to clean. Yes, that is hard, because then you have to clean first. Yeah, I feel like I need a chiropractor to do it because I need a bunch of knots to just be like destroyed out of my body, as opposed to like Alex can massage, but he can't feel all the things that I can feel on the inside, whereas a chiropractor I feel like could. Winona is, excuse me, such a cute name. Well, we were gonna call her English Rose or Briar Rose because she's Diane's baby. Princess Diana, English Rose. We already have Rosie, though, as a bird, and also this bird does not look like Diane. It's one of Diane's babies, but it's hella creepy looking. It looks like a crow. It's got orangey yellow eyes with black feathers, but the black feathers all have a blue iridescence to them. It's genuinely a creepy looking chicken. I mean, I think she's beautiful, but she has a black wattle and a black comb and orange eyes, so she doesn't have any red on her face. Like Diane has like the red wattle and the red comb. This one has a black wattle and a black comb and a black beak, but orange eyes. I think to me it looks like Maleficent's crow. And I think Winona is a cute name because Winona Ryder is goth and lovely. Ooh, cool. Yes, definitely cool. She's cool. Alex said that she's my familiar because it makes me look like a witch to have her with me. And I love that for me, to have a familiar that is. Plus, I literally hatched her. Goth bird. Give me one. Michelina, I'll show her on Friday. I'll bring her to the stream on Friday so you get to see her. She is so sketchy looking. When you see her, you'll be like, oh, that's a creepy bird. Like, chickens are cute walking around a chicken yard. If this thing walked into your yard, you'd be like, oh, I shouldn't go out. That's definitely some bad omen out there. She's a bad omen, which I love. Love that for me. She's a good omen for me, a bad omen. Like, nobody's gonna try and steal her because they'll think that she's gonna curse them. Or at least that's what I think. She's a sketchy looking bird. I love her. Oh no, I've got therapy on Friday. No, the answer is, oh yes, you've got therapy on Friday. Yes, therapy is good. I don't have therapy for a couple of weeks yet, but I have a doctor's appointment and a therapist's appointment, and I still have to book a caterer, and then I can get married. Michelina, if you aren't able to make it for then, I'll just show her another time, but I think on Friday it would be nice to bring a chicken in. Well, then we'll do it on Monday. We can do it Monday too. I love my chickens. I'm happy to show them to you every stream because they make me very happy. For me, they're like a very fun pet and hobby. Like, Thunder isn't a hobby, you know what I mean? He's a pet, he's a family member, but chickens are both because there's a lot of work involved in maintaining chickens, so it's like a hobby and pets. Love that very much. Anyway, it's 10:10. Time for me to head out. I'm gonna go give my chicken some food, check out that California poppy we've got blooming. I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it on Patreon and on Discord later. So if you want to see what my California poppy looks like, you let me know. V, have you posted some pictures yet? Because I want to check before I leave. Also, friendship, can you please don't forget to like the video before you leave? I would really appreciate. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, pretty. What's that? Happy belated birthday, Sid. Oh, happy belated birthday, Sid. This is what I've been doing. I've been helping make dresses. Oh, that's awesome. With lots of ruffles. Live stream discussions. Nope. Crochet and knitting help. V, is this really crochet and knitting help? I don't know. I'm just kidding, though. Have a wonderful day. I'm not leaving yet. Pet the chickens for me, Laura. Will do, Michelina. Holy mackerel. Look at that. Oh, I like that plant that's climbing up the back. That's going to have a cool flower on it, isn't it? That's like the tropical morning glory or something. Look at those. Holy moly. You're going to be like that thing. Yeah, whatever that thing is. That's going to have some cool flowers on it. I remember you showed the seed packet for that. Holy, look how big those plants are compared to your feet. That's awesome, V. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's so much awesome food you're making. That's super. Oh, love that. Okay, anyway, friends, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go. If you want to know what we're talking about in terms of V's garden, join the Discord, which you can do by joining my Patreon for $2 a month. You get access to the Discord and all of my bullet journal spreads. I'm just joking around, V. Don't worry about it. But yeah, links in the description below. I will see you on the YouTube streets. Yes, I will see you guys on Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I'll see you on Friday. But tomorrow there will be a vlog coming out. So come back in the morning, 8 o'clock. I'll be here for the what's it called? The premiere. So if you come back tomorrow morning, we will do a premiere. It's an hour long, this vlog. So it's actually going to be a lot of fun. It was so fun. I couldn't cut it below 50 minutes. So it's 50 minutes long. But for those of you that are patrons, check out the vlog today. And you can let me know what you think. Okay, love you, friends. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, I don't have my hard drive plugged in, so you can't see me saying thank you to all of my patrons. Okay. Have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself. All the things. See you next time.